Leah Garrad-Cole from the organic baby food company Love Child Organics joins us now to teach us how to make some baby food and to tell us about her new line of baby food. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So this is something I did with, well, my second child. I made my own food, but I wasn't that ambitious with the first. I was shocked that I had a baby, I think.
Right. Well, I was kind of the opposite way around. I did it all myself for the first, and now that I've started my own company, I don't have much time for the second, and mostly it's this.
Of course. Okay, well, you're going to teach us how to make some?
I am. So today we're going to make some superfood baby puree.
Excellent.
Okay, so it's going to be green, full of all sorts of nutritious ingredients, and super tasty.
Good.
So we're going to start with kale.
Okay, my kids actually love kale.
Yeah, a lot of kids do. A lot of people put it in smoothies, right?
Yeah.
So we just want you to chop that up as small as you can, because that's going to help us cook it, because it'll just get softer more easily.
Okay.
Now, kale is a great vegetable because
it is a superfood, right?
Full, yes, it's an absolute superfood. It's full of vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin Z. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't have vitamin Z.
But it has iron, right?
Yeah, it has iron. It has everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to definitely add some of that. Now, I'm just going to quickly chop up some apple here. The apple gives the baby food a bit of sweetness. Yes. And babies, you know, a straight kale baby food would probably be a bit hard for baby to handle. Yeah, exactly.
So
can do that.
Why did you decide to start this company?
Well, my husband and I just were not very happy with what was on the shelves here in Canada. And we wanted a baby food that contained superfoods, and we wanted one with no preservatives at all, and that didn't exist. Right. So we we had our own children. We had our little girl, Poppy, and we decided that it was the time to start up our own baby food company. So we planned for a couple of years, and now it's just gone on the shelves a few months ago.
That's great. Well, that's why I started making my own baby food too, because I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for.
Exactly. And
I wasn't smart enough to start a business.
Yeah. Well, you know, we were both looking for jobs, so so I'm just going to put the apple into the pot here. Okay. And I'm just going to add about 1/3 of a cup of water to that, just so that the apples don't, you know, stick and burn. Okay. So there we go. Just get that going, and then we're going to just add some kale. So I need about 1/2 cup of that. That's really finely chopped. Perfect.
Is that? Let's make it. Here we go.
Okay, great. So I'm just going to add that in there. There we go. And we're just going to give that a stir. Now we'd let this cook for, you know, about 5 minutes or so. It just depends on how small you chopped your apples and your kale. Sure. You want to make it nice and soft because we're going to blend it up for the baby. Okay. So while that's cooking, we are going to start getting things ready to blend. So I have my trusty hand blender here that I'm going to use. Right, we're going to add some avocado.
Avocado is also great.
It is full of healthy fats, potassium, fiber. And it's good to put it in the food because my kids never actually ate avocado, but they would eat it if it was blended into something else. Absolutely. It's great blended with fruit, with apples, with banana, with mango, with papaya. Really good with all sorts of foods. So we're going to put that in there. And then next, we have our next superfood. We have quinoa. Quinoa. And we put quinoa in all of our purees. Cool. Quinoa is a complete protein, and it's also really high in iron. And of course, when you start feeding babies, you want them to get iron and you want them to get protein. So it's a perfect first food. It's also gluten-free. So we're just going to add that in there. We've got 3 tablespoons there. Now, this here is the most important bit. Okay. It's just 1 little mint leaf. Why is that so important? It just gives it this really fresh, interesting flavor. So I'm just going to tear that up and stick that in there. Okay. Okay. And now we are going to add our apples. Now ours aren't quite cooked yet, but I've cooked some earlier. So we're just going to take those. Perfect. All right. And I'm just going to put them in here. The apples and the kale. Oh, that actually smells great. Yeah, exactly. So we'll stick that in there, and hopefully we have enough moisture. If we don't, we can add a little bit more water. There we are. And that's it. We blend it, and it's good for baby? Yes, perfect. So we just blend it up, and it's a perfect food for baby. Awesome. And I bet it's really tasty because I bet the sweetness of the apples totally helps. Yeah, the sweetness of the apples helps, but you still have the flavor of the kale. Yeah. I'll just blend this quickly. There we go. Okay. Now, so where is your baby food available? It is available in Walmarts across the country, and then it's also available in smaller stores like Choices. We're just about to go into Whole Foods, lots of small natural food stores as well. Well, congratulations. It's a great idea. You're obviously having great success already, but we wish you continued success, and thank you for being here today. Thank you.